Hi everyone, welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. We're here in the Cradle of Kepri. I think we've just done the Anacrons smugglers thing. Yeah, I think we've just done that. Smuggler's hideout. Let's have a look at my list because we've got it open. Cradle of Capri. Yeah, Smuggler's Hideout. Yeah. So, back out to the main. I made a slight change to the microphone settings, changed its pattern, whatever it's called. Hopefully it won't pick up as much background noise from my graphics card trying to take off. Okay, Palatium Stellos. More crap. Alright. Palatium Stellos. Plasteel Xenotech. Look, we shall mine in the Xenotech. Do the new PC. Mine's about 8 years old. What was that? Cassia. Jellyman, sir. How wonderful it is that I found you here. Uncontrollable anxiety washes over her body, causing you to lose your breath. Cassia notices this, closes her eyes, and you're released from the grip of emotions that are not your own. Please forgive me, but my powers are sometimes too insistent in their attempts to break free from my control. You've made great strides in learning how to keep them at bay. I commend your perseverance. I came to deliver good tidings. I spoke with the House Navigators through the Atlas. Of late, I can feel with increasing clarity how our connection has grown stronger. Despite the descent in the mists, House of Celio has been able to keep a precarious equilibrium, thanks in part to your unexpected arrival on Urok 5 and the resolution of the conflict and the Dargona's reception. Not all Orcelios concur with your decisions, but none can deny the impact that you and no one else have had on the House's present state of affairs. Cassia nods gratefully, lowers her gaze and clasps her hand together. There's more I wish to tell you. It is about the visions that I've come to experience at an increasing rate during warp jumps. The same visions came to me again, and again, and again. It's as if I'm going mad. For you see, these visions are about me, the Atlas, and Tisiphone Orcelio, the House's previous Novator. I've seen Tisiphone's experiments, the ones that involved the navigators from Zethala branch, which she was rumoured to have destroyed for disobedience. But the visions told me an altogether different story, one where Zethalos helped Tisiphone create the Atlas, and they vanished immediately after the experiments were done with. Perhaps I can. No. I know I can find the way to the Palace of the Atlas if I recreate Tisiphone's journey from my visions. The real palace, not the psychophysical illusion to which the Celestial navigators can reach out. I have always had a feeling that it truly exists in our world, Chippy universe. Now, however, I know it with absolute certainty. I've been informed that the House of Celio will soon convene its Grand Council. Would it not be better to wait for it to finish first? Why didn't do that as well? I cannot shake a certain foreboding about the upcoming meeting in the incorporeal palace of the Atlas. Troubling mirages have plagued my mind for many nights now. Voices calling and cursing my name. The more I use the Atlas, the clearer the visions become and the louder the voices grow. And the further my powers wane. I'm certain that all of the house is experiencing the same, but all of us are connected. I can sense my family's fear. House of Celio is doomed to perish in the darkness should I fail to discover the reason why the Atlas is weakening. And that reason, I believe, is hidden somewhere in my visions of Tisiphone. Sounds like a goth metal album. Visions of Tisiphone. What else did the visions tell you? I saw Tisiphone experience an epiphany. Again. Tisiphone, epiphany. In a dream. Just like my visions came to me on our travels through the warp. She beheld a planet hidden behind rolling warp storms. The world promised her great power. So Tisiphone gathered the Sethalas, her most devout followers, to go on a suicidal journey through the Tempest. I know not the details of what happened on that planet, but it was there, and the Sethalas sacrificed themselves for an experiment of some kind. And it was there that House of Celio obtained its Starway Atlas. Well, that kind of points that they are the Atlas. For the first time ever, I have an opportunity to find answers to the questions my mentors so deftly avoided. Why did Tisiphone choose me? What is the Atlas? Is it true that House of Celio's past is drenched in blood? Please, do not snap this tautly drawn string of destiny, my destiny. Journey with me in Tisiphone's wake to the distant stars. Yeah, let's do it. Cassie breathes a sigh of relief, but the look in her ruby eyes quickly darkens again. The house is still watching me, both the renegades and the loyalists. I doubt that any of them will agree, even to a brief armistice for the sake of learning the truth about the Atlas's origins. And I do not wish to see House of Celio lose even one more life to another fratricidal skirmish. No. I shall go after answers about our past on my own. It's best that we go alone. Cassia's shoulders relax a little. Thank you for your understanding, rogue trader. Now, permit me to take my leave. I must start prepping for the journey. For what I've been able to glean, we must travel to a ruby red eyes wide in astonishment. The Celio prophecy system. Odd that. Could it be that the historical records are lying, and Kalin Celio is not who the star system is named after? Either way, that was the system for which Tisiphone embarked on her journey, where we're going to follow her long forgotten footsteps. Or maybe Tisiphone chose that because it's named that, and she's doing this as a kind of fable, lore, prophecy thing. See if there's anything in here. Don't think so. Nothing new. No, it looks the same. Add these boxes over. That, and that I'll keep. Don't know if I want that or not. Don't want that, it's just annoying to have around. Excuse me. I've got 5 at 33, I think. Let's have a look. 92 and 15, 90 or 20. Where's cargo? Fort 27, 5 at 27. Narrow 84 to 98. Wide 60 to 70. Long range, that's a difficult one. 14 with low, 12 with strong. That was just straight up. Worse. 95, double gets blast. 95, that's just straight up worse. Okay, can't upgrade, posts, everyone's there. Right. Anything new here? That looks new. Excuse me. What's this? Looks like one of those things from Kamara. It is. But no text is working. Is this a slith? Stuffed corpse of a slith. Bizarre xenobeast that was once in the service of the Drakari. What's that up there? Sacred cog for the production lines Kiavagama. Diffused explosive device. That's one we brought on to try and blow up. Action pose there. Realistic portrait painted by skilled artist greets guests who have been granted permission. That's the same as previous. Yeah. This is an orc thing, isn't it? Again, no text. And Blade of Drakari Xenos is one of the trophies taken from the bodies of enemies during the defense of Dargonus. That's a plant. But that's new. That orc thing's new. Or maybe this is what was on the in the smuggler's hideout. It picked something off a corpse and things appeared. That could have been what was there. Not sure if there's the name. That is one of those tough things from Kamara before. Can't remember what they're called. Oh, I had to talk to Jai, didn't I? Where is she? It's Factor. Oh, hey Jai, I know I've just walked right past you. There we go.
Shireen, O glorious son of dozens of worlds and billions of subjects, have you come to converse with Jai Aeldari about the sweetness of her soul? Or do you wish to speak to a trade representative of the Imperium? Well, does the guise of one of the most powerful people in the Expanse suit me?
You're beautiful no matter the guise.
It is hard to argue against words as wise as they are sweet, Shireen. Except sometimes guises meld with the skin of their unfortunate owners, and the only way to take them off is to tear skin from flesh. That is not something I want. Not anymore.
How's your gang faring?
Like you need to ask Shireen. These Ashmags and Kashaz are tenacious. They lick their wounds faster than the Aji themselves. Tora finally got an implant for her jaw. Now she can speak properly instead of braying like a toothless donkey. She's been recruiting strapping guys and gals too, because Falco called our ranks. May the Aji savage the soul of that interstellar piranha.
You said you wanted to reflect on what has happened.
Oh, yes, Shireen. And here is what I think. Since the day we first met, I have been tossed about like a boat in a storm. Battered, dashed against the rocks, lashed by the waves. And then I was flung onto the shore, and a fabulous gift washed up beside me. A precious pearl of the deep. The Mercatum Tabula Officiale.
She pauses to catch her breath.
And you know what? I enjoyed it. Yes, I was slammed face first into the rocks, and was up to my neck in water. But I finally had a taste of freedom. Just a smidge. Just a little bit. But it was enough to make me dream of it every night. Void, crack and take the Kasballica and the cold trade. As for our mutual business, Sherry, I will remain your loyal partner if you desire. An equal partner.
She utters the last few words with particular vehemence. Okay. Does that mean what she's going to do? Ask to the Kasballica and the cold trade. And do what instead? Have her own fleet of trading vessels with her own gang? I guess that's all she might ever wanted. It's your choice to make, Jai. All I can do is support it.
Then it is decided. Starting today, I will sail toward the future I choose. What a thrill it would be to ride the waves wherever they want to take me.
Is she leaving? Jay's communication device lights up, indicating incoming message. She gives you a polite nod, looks away, and focuses on the message that's been transmitted to her combead. With each passing moment, her expression darkens, then she cuts off the transmission with a nervous gesture. What was that about?
Nothing important, really. Just a small commercial matter.
She takes on an unconvincing air of nonchalance. So when do small commercial matters make you so nervous?
Fine. Maybe it's better to let you know.
No, okay, I've got to talk now. Shireen, I've received an important message. Mercy and the mission circle want to see me. Quite the honour. Jai smiles, but you can sense the alarm lurking beneath her usual cheery facade. I won't lie and say it's completely safe, but perhaps you wouldn't mind coming with me. Well, it's Kasballica Mission, isn't it? Who are the mission circle? What's the meeting about? The circle are high-ranking agents of the Kasballica Mission. They already know I took Falco's life, and they're about to hear I want to take over his trade. But for what? But for that I need their approval. Why do you want me to go with you? Because Mercy will be there, the face darkens. He settles all disputes and conflicts in the mission. I don't want to go up against him on my own. Why are you so afraid of this Mercy character? She takes a deep breath as though preparing to jump. Because I was with him before. He helped me relocate to the Expanse from the Calixis, and he helped me make a name for myself in the mission to become a cold trader. To take Christo's place when he died. But it was more than that. He was my teacher and my lover. He knew everything about my past, like you do now. I was with him for a long time. I belonged to him heart and soul. But later I wanted a different life, so I left. I can't say for certain I didn't break his heart as I went. That's why I'm afraid of seeing him again. If he hasn't forgiven and forgotten, he will try to dominate me again. And I'm not sure I would stand up to him, not because I love him, but because I once idolised him. Of course I'll come with you. Thank you, it means a lot. She closes her eyes in relief. He won't keep you away from important matters. Oh, is it now? Oh, that is the Dream Squad, so let's go. Oh, back at Footfall. Instantly. Even though we weren't there. Strange. Looks like it's just the two of us, though. Tense faces turn toward you. The faces of people who are hard-nosed, hard-fisted, and hard-hearted. The cold traders maintain a deferential silence, which is broken only by the hiss of smouldering, low roll-up being smoked with relish by a dark-haired, aristocratic-looking man in a sumptuous coat. That person? The name is here. Tossing a sidelong look at the regal-looking stranger, and the dry and solemn intonation of a priest declares, "The seats have been claimed. Now we discuss the trade. Jai, her, well, somewhere. Her face frozen in a battle mask glares at the dark-haired stranger. He responds with a subtle, patronising smile. Survey the people in attendance. The peddlers of the cold trade sit in meek silence, and the dark-haired man's gaze casually falls on them. Their heads drop lower. Jai, with her chin raised, seems to be the only refutation of the man's absolute superiority. But a strange expression makes it clear that she's not unaffected by his presence either. The stranger exudes aristocratic hauteur. He takes drags to his fragrant low with visible gusto. His fingers idly playing with the button on his jacket, and from time to time smiling enigmatically up at his own thoughts. Nod at Jai. Quiet vox you all, Chegdars. Rogue trader Jellymancer von Valancius has come to our meeting to ensure that her interests will not be harmed. Greetings, your ladyship. I was right, it is Mercy up there. I, Mercy, the organiser of this gathering of upstanding and enterprising men and women. The jubilation that was engendered in my soul the news of your visit was not overshadowed even by the host of questions it raised. Primarily about how your interest came to lie in such close proximity to ours, that I was granted the honour of seeing you at a meeting of the mission's highest circle. Questions arise and are resolved, and the wise should not darken their hearts with them. The circle will hear Jai, Amira, Fathrin, Temeri, Ash, Efreet. Mercy pronounces all your companions' names with deliberate meticulousness, never taking his laughing eyes off her. Jai, I am laying claim to Falco's business, this territory and his crew. He tried to take mine and he lost, so now I will take his. And I want the circle to endorse my claim. Jai continues the staring match with Mercy, aiming every word at him like a bullet between his eyes. Is that so? Frowning, Mercy exchanges a look with the other cold traders, as though reading some kind of answer in their glassy eyes, and shakes his head. Can the circle agree to that? After all, Falco's sentence was not handed down by us, but by you alone. Does that mean you now speak for us, and instead of us? A dangerous proposition. Jai, perhaps you have an argument to support your claim. Jai takes a deep breath and with compelling seriousness says, "It did not stop Falco from robbing me. It does not stop him from killing my friends. As a circle voted for my removal. Not as far as I know. Either you admit you allowed Falco to break the rules, or you have to act like they still matter. According to the rules, Falco was out of line and I punished him. On your behalf, let's say. So his trade is my trophy and the circle's reward for my trouble." Mercy's laughter, velvety and appealing, causes Jai's brow to furrow in torment. You listened well, Shireen. You found yourself accused, and so you cast that accusation in return. A logical move. Ah, bollocks. 42%. But what vox would pick up your voice in the void? What friends will repeat Jay Hideri's words spoken here? The rogue trader? No. What friends in the organisation? You have none, though you once did. Mercy's gaze on Joe is patronising and strangely sympathetic. 80, 60. Advise against getting into a dispute with a rogue trader. The consequences for you will be very unpleasant. Jai, we're foolish to pass up the mountain of money that would come with a friendship with the Von Valancius dynasty. Jay's polite words, not enough to glass over the previous threat, and it seems they were not intended to do so. Now the cold traders are looking at you and only you. They seem the more afraid of you than Mercy. Mercy. We are traders, not fighters. We prefer the language of deals of the language of battles. But that does not mean we can be intimidated. Our organisation operates in the shadows, and we are used to opposition from the powers that be. We keep our blades sheathed. But give us cause to show you how sharp they truly are, and you will sorely regret it. Such knowledge is enough to poison the mind. Give Giant and Code a smile. You're not to let them fleece you, are you? Do you have a backup plan? Jai responds with a brutal smile. The ease with which you read my heart frightens me, Shireen. The crashing sounds of doors being kicked in, screams fill the air. The sharp tongue of burning Vaseline hangs in the air. The cold traders freeze, given their barrels pointed at them their full attention. An old familiar expression appears on Jai's face. The look of a satisfied predator. Mercy, do you remember what you scolded me for? You were too quick to deny the thought you might be deserving something. That's what you said. Thank you for the lesson. This time I will not be humble. Falco's contracts are mine. Falco's crew is mine. Speaker would disagree. The rest of you, at ease. Mercy. Only short and bloody songs are born to the sound of weapon fire. You think you can force. The whistle of a bullet that flies past Mercy's ear makes him swallow the rest of his flowing speech. There's the Jai member, the one who first joined my retinue. Jai. Reckon the avalanche of the past that was covering my grave was not easy, but I have risen. Have you got the message, Mercy? Or do you still have objections? Clapping a new low roll-up between his pearly white teeth, Mercy coolly replies, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to argue with a rogue trader on a loaded auto pistol. Ah, bollocks. Not one of these mid-ones, 40s to 60s row. Strange calm comes over Mercy. Faced with facts he cannot change, it seems he simply decided not to trouble himself with any feelings on the matter. You still see Jai as a girl who needs your protection. Forget that. She's a different person now. Mercy winces in pain at your words, his face no longer guarded by lavish armour of his self-assurance. After tossing a weary look at Jai and receiving an affirmative nod from her, he sighs heavily. It's true, she is a different person now. I do believe we can consider this meeting closed. Vladane. Most certainly, the Circle approves Jai Hadari's claim. Our trading is concluded. The representative of the mission on my station. Vladane emphasises the last two words and gives Jai gives him a grateful nod. Undertakes to ensure that the interests of Mistress Hadari will not be harmed. Okay. That was interesting. Now, are we still there or have we moved? So, talk to Jai again. I guess.
Ah, Shireen. The burden of a trade representative of the Imperium is a hefty one, especially when said representative is dabbling in the cold trade on the side. Whew, it is exhilarating, as if everyone suddenly became allies and enemies at the same time. So how are you doing, oh precious apple of my eye?
She's enthusiastically comparing records on a gilded data slate with fresh reports, coming in from Footfall. When she notices you, she gives a smile and puts them aside. Okay. That's all fine.
Oh, I have...
Okay, that's a bit strange, but never mind. Excuse me. What else did we have to do? Can't remember. No, we're back here. Not there. Here. Let's have a look at what's up. Play Jim Stellos finally. Oh, that's where they attacked once, wasn't it? That'd be too plastic. I've already got the 2 Xenotech. Okay. Nothing here. X next to that. Chapter 4. We're in twins. We've had this one? Yeah, we have, yeah. Seen that one before. When he goes mad, I just let him jump into the accelerator. I have to go to V-Boss. That's some way away. Let's have a look at Colony while I'm here. Can't do these until I've done that. Should I just do Crucible now? Need more Phlogiston now. It just needs Crucible. That blocks the Sacred Comet. That blocks Reliquary and Holy Defenders. Okay. That's not bad. I'll do Crucible. Get that done. None of these are useful, are they? Maybe that. And for that I need Captive Xenos, which is somewhere else. Koronus doesn't do much. What do I want up here? None of it's that good. That might be. Might be good for Argenta if she's moving around. missionaries for that one. That's just straight up off it. Let's keep the phlogiston. Let's do that. Captive Xenos was required by 1. Let's do that. I didn't even check, but let's do it. Explorators rep. Phlogiston again. Blocks flawless servitors, which I've already done. Which of these ones do I want? It's not bad. Engine 15 speed to average. Okay. Well, I have 20% minimum damage. And we get 5 shots at 30 medium range. That's probably what I want. That I need holy ammunition. Somewhere in the protectorate. Hopefully I haven't arsed it up. It's not here. Not here. Maybe I can't get it. It was here. I need more Drusian. Rep. Okay. Anyway, that's that. Let's go to Forgotten Twins. What's here? Last time I was here, just for plasteel. And I need to go to the loo. Get there and then pause. Okay, I'll pause here and I'll be back in a sec. Hey, I'm back. So let's see. I just have to do a quick save actually. Don't really want to go through all of Jai's stuff again. The Winterscale Dynasty Outpost hails Jellymancer von Vlasis. Thanks to her for the help. The log was indebted to her. Glory to the rogue trader. What? Is that from before? strange that... Okay. Moving on. Nothing to see there then. Okay, Nameless star. Quetza Temer. Don't do that, that's the Aeldari thing, isn't it? Yeah. Seen that before. Permission to speak, Lord Captain. The Augur crew has registered activity in the orbit of Quetza Temer, one of the worlds of the Winterscale dynasty. According to the report, the Emperor's Vow, the flagship of rogue trader Caligos Winterscale, is positioned over the southern hemisphere. Lord Captain, this is it, right here. So very close. The quiet whispers. They won't stop. They keep buzzing in both my ears that my little door is somewhere on this world. Alright, calm down. We need to take care of Winterscale's flagship right now. Of course, Lord Captain. I dare not interrupt you anymore. After brief hesitation, Vigdis's voice comes to the hissing of static once more. Allow me to repeat, Lord Captain. The Emperor's Vow, the flagship of rogue trader Caligos Winterscale, has been detected. What are your orders? What information does our librarian have on Winterscale's flagship? For a while, the Vox broadcasts only the clicking of Vigdis metallic manipulators. The Emperor's Vow, a cruiser carrying up to 120,000 crew. Length over 6,000 meters, beam 1,000 kilometers. Really? Don't mean 1,000 meters. Estimated time of service in the Winterscale dynasty? Several millennia. It's known for a fact this ship has undergone many modifications, including the placement of macro weapons for long-range laser batteries and short-range macro batteries. And I'm afraid that's all we know, Lord Captain. Abelard. I have only been lucky to see an Avenger twice in my life. The Imperium Navy considers the ship to be something of a relic, a mighty yet clumsy vestige of the past. Its firepower is second only to Imperium battleships. I've heard quite a few stories about the fickleness of Avengers and the confusing design of their engines. Jai. Incredibly ancient, incredibly complex, incredibly unpredictable, extremely demanding when it comes to resources. Had I been one of the highborn, though unofficial rulers of the Expanse, I would definitely have chosen this voidship for myself. Continue. Cassia. The Librarium of House Orselio also holds records of the Emperor's Vow. And I've got a cough again. Okay, hopefully that's got it. The Librarian of House Orselio also holds records of the Emperor's Vow. Its most famous owner, to be precise, Sebastian Winterscale, a fledgling rogue trader of great promise. It's not known how Sebastian acquired this ship, but Lord Captain Winterscale used it to traverse the moor and find a new home in the Koronus Expanse. Hail the Emperor's Vow. It will be done. By the grace of the machine spirits, the air gradually fills with discordant noises until the Voxmaster flips the last tumbler on the cogitator's panel. Brecht Abdeif. The Emperor's Vow sends his greetings to the glorious ruler of the Von Valentius dynasty. This is Erbert Abdaith, His Lordship Caligos Winterscale's Voxmaster, who has the honour of speaking on behalf of his lord today. The booming voice fills the air, startling a few officers on the bridge. However, they feel that Erbert Abdaith's ostentatiously confident tone is meant to hide his concern. I heard Caligos was hunting Xenos. Where is he now? I do not wish to offend your ladyship. I am the most senior officer aboard the Emperor's Vow at the moment. As for the Lord Captain, he clears his throat, looking for the right words. You see, the Lord Captain has had yet another heated argument with the esteemed Sendia Corda, and he had very good reason for his displeasure. I dare not discuss his lordship affairs, but I can divulge that we set out to protect the dynasty's rightful domain from the invasion of the profane Xenos. This is how we arrived here at Quetza Temer. There's no better hunting ground we need to call off you'd head, I believe the Lord Captain said. We easily crushed the pathetic mockery of a fleet that was laying siege to the unfortunate world. Of course, most of the Xenos fled, but we did reduce a few of their ships to chum for the void beasts. The Voxmaster laughs cruelly. Earliet. An early Aeldari fleet. That means there may be more crude wreck survivors than I dare hoped. A secondary Vox channel transmits Earliet's voice laden with desperation. Ali Takai, I must go to this planet to find them, to try to save them. I will help you find your kinspeople. Earliet breathes almost inaudibly, and her shoulders relax. And I am grateful to you, Alitak. Something tells me the story does not end here. You see, your ladyship, one of the Aeldari ships crashed on Quetza Temer, so the Lord Captain chose to descend and finish off the elusive prey. But he has not been able to find his way out of the local woods for over 30 days now, and this concerns me greatly. Anticipating the next question, ladyship, no, I am confident the Lord Captain is still alive. His body and spirit do not break easily, and besides, he is accompanied by Walton the Grey, who would sell his soul to help to keep the Lord Captain out of harm's way. Earliet. May Sorin protect his children. You must halt the frenzy of your stellar rival Entek, or else, but it's just tears, his subjects will not escape retribution. I'll try to convince Caligos to seek a peaceful resolution to the conflict. Hurry up and attack before there's nothing left to decide. How could you not find your master over the course of 30 days? Things are not so simple, your ladyship. The Lord Captain last contacted me from the landing point directly under the Oath's belly. We lost about a dozen shuttles and several hundred scouts in the first days of the search, all of whom went down to Quetza Temer and never came back. Our shuttles are relentlessly sweeping the airspace where people perished. This way we were able to reduce the search area to just a few thousand kilometers, which still does not change the fact that people in the thicket are disappearing without trace and something is jamming the Vox transmissions. Was there anybody else with Caligos aside from this Vorton? A full hunting party consisting of half a hundred hand-picked enforcers and his lordship's personal retinue. Naturally. So what do you want from me? A generous favour in return for a generous favour. Find Lord Captain Winterscale and Quetza Temer and bring him back to the Emperor's Vow. I swear by the Golden Throne that I will convince him to side with you in any conflict that occurs in the next 100 years. After all, I'm allowed to make deals on the Lord Captain's behalf while he remains unavailable. Very well, I need more allies like Winterscale. Because these options aren't brilliant. Your Ladyship, I bow before your courage on behalf of the Winterscale dynasty. The data transfer decree has been signed. My crew will send you the lander coordinates. The God Emperor's grace shine upon you for many years to come. The Vox Master's thundering voice falls silent, and machine spirits terminate the connection between the flagships of two great dynasties. Okay, that's there. What's this place called? Nameless Star. This is where that bunker was one with the gas, wasn't it? The turret's outside, all the gas inside. Excuse me. Yeah, it is. I can tell by the layout here. Because in there, just inside, there's a door there that turns off the turrets. Yep.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Don't need to be here anymore. Two plasteel. Yay. Oh, I named this. There's two adamantine as well. Can I pick up the adamantine? I've got 18. Yeah. Save that as mine. Oh wait, adamantine. Leave the plasteel behind. I've got so much of it. I know phlogiston. As well. Nothing. Guess a Temer. Koronus of Quetza Temer. Bring early yet. Could bring a dearer, but for who? Definitely need yeah, Jai's less useful than Cassia. Pascal's always useful. Argento and Earliet, DPS. So it really is just Jai swapping out for whoever needs to be here. So I'll take these down. It's always good to have an extra officer. And when we're down, I think that's where I'll call the episode. A lot of Jai stuff suddenly happening. It's strange she said she didn't want to deal with the Kasballica or co-traders. She wants to go free. Then immediately followed by big powwow with the heads of the Kasballica co-traders. So, here we are. I will save it here. And that'll be it for this episode, which I think is number 94 or 95 or something. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.